you're told, hey, yeah, have you have a big mass on your lung and it spread to your hip. I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Because I never had any symptoms. I mean, just the week before, I ran a 6 mile race, climbing ropes, jumping over fences, going in mud, um, jumping over walls, and doing all that stuff. Never had a, never had any trouble breathing. Still don't have trouble breathing, thank God. I never had one symptom at all within my lungs or anything at all. And the mass was a 9 centimeter tumor
Wow.
on my right lung, um, which had spread to my hip. So I have a bone lesion, a lesion on my bone on my
Right.
left hip that spread there. So that's then and where it all started. And I think we were in shock for a very long time. um, we called kids, of course, my mom, of course, and so we started down the road of treatments. Um, I had to do 15, 20 rounds of radiation on my hip. They said, yes, you'll be able to walk again. And yes, I am walking again, thank God, but not without pain. I'm with pain 24/7. I
So
take
why
six.
is why is the radiation to the hip and not to the lung where it all
We
starts?
did do that too. So we couldn't do it at the same time. So we had to take care of one thing and then take care of another thing. So what they did was they did the biopsy to find out what kind of cancer or non-small lung cancer it is. And I don't know, there's so many different names of cancer. It's just mind-boggling. So they had to do a biopsy on my hip, and yes, I had to be awake for it. So while they're snipping away at this thing on my hip, I'm hearing them. And then they did a biopsy on my lung, which I had to be awake for. Um, and I'm sitting there watching them on the TV because they had to tell me when to breathe in and breathe out so they can cut part of the tumor so they can see what kind of cancer it was. So I'm in this room and the pathologists and everything are behind me and they keep cutting and snipping and giving it to them. And they're saying, no, we need another piece. We're not able to see it. So they're going. So that was a process. And then after they did all that, that's when they were like, okay, we can try this trial period pill after the radiation. And I was able to walk and deal with my leg a little bit better. So the radiation helped my leg and it kind of did its job in a sense to where they were comfortable enough to now, okay, let's work on her tumor in her lung. So there's this pill called Tagrisso, which they gave me, which is a trial period medicine.
That's the $1,000 a day pill?
Yes.
Insane.
So imagine, so now you're getting, and that's the other thing, you're getting all these bills, and you're like, well, it's not like I went out and bought a car and decided not to pay for it. I didn't ask for cancer, but yet I got to pay for it. So the pill is $1,000 a day,
It's
one
insane.
pill every morning at 8 a.m. Now there's side effects, and that's the other thing. So here's all your side effects. They tell you you can lose your hair, this can happen, that can happen. Um, I was coughing. The the coughing was so bad, like, so the disease, I guess, or whatever is breaking up, or it's just the disease in itself. So you're coughing, excuse me, it's going to be a little disgusting. You're coughing up gobs and gobs of you don't even know what. There was so much blood coming out of my mouth from coughing that I called the doctor, I think 100 times. Is this normal? Is it no? Yes, it's the disease. Yes, it's disease. Every time I coughed, there was blood out of my mouth. If I was
So
sneezing,
so
there was.
when you started coughing once you started taking the medication, the pill, that's what
Yes.
started forcing you to cough because you never had any symptoms prior to that with
Nope.
the lung, right?
I didn't have anything. I think they thought I had pneumonia or
No
something.
short
So
no shortness of breath,
nope,
nothing. Nothing.
nope. I had nothing. I didn't even know I was sick. So here I was doing all those things. I was actually in the DECA World Championship, the first in my age group at that time, 50 something, first in the world, top in the world. Um, and doing those contests and all those things. I had no idea, nothing at all. So I'm taking the Tagrisso and taking the Tagrisso, and the only side effect I had was I got all these bumps all over my face and body. So they were like, just use a vino because you can't use anything else. Make sure you eat. Make sure their biggest thing is eat. Eat ice cream, eat milkshakes, eat hamburgers, go to McDonald's because they need you to gain weight because you're going to lose weight because the medicine and stuff is going to make you sick. So they wanted you to eat all the stuff. And excuse me, like I told him, I said, wait, I don't eat none of that. I haven't eaten a McDonald's burger or a Chips Ahoy or ice cream in so long. You're telling me it's okay to go and eat all of this stuff that everybody says is unhealthy for you.
That's
And
insane.
who does that? But the oncologist goes, I need you to gain weight. I was 100 pounds, 100 pounds. And
I saw that picture that you have on social media, and if it's okay with you, I'll share it also.
yep. And they
Just so
thought
that
I
it,
was,
yeah.
yeah. So to me, I thought, hey, I'm built and healthy. And apparently I was not healthy at all.